Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My demise has been prematurely celebrated. I'm back in the building. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Yeah, the snow bunny is still here. And I am on my way in here to the exchange here at Nellis Air Force Base because I got to get a haircut. You know, outside of, I'm also got to pick up some bandages and stuff to take care of my stuff. But you guys can see, like, the hair is ridiculous. We got to tighten that up. Look at that big son of a bitch walking up. Well, I think this is actually much better. Well, the bandages that I need to pick up, they don't have here. I figured I'd try. Worst that could happen was that they just didn't have it, and they didn't. So now, we'll go to Walgreens or CVS or something. Now look, I know why a lot of you guys are here. You guys want to see the dash cam footage from the incident. And we'll be posting, I'm going to post it in a separate PSA type of video on basically what not to do. Basically just don't be stupid. If somebody's trying to take your shit, just, it can be replaced, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? God, I'm hot. And I'm doing exactly what the doctor said not to do. I'm not supposed to be sweating. I guess the biggest risk I have is for infection. So, we're gonna go get these bandages, get this stuff changed, because I got to change them today, and then we'll get into it. I just wanted to get the vlog started while I was here, and you know, talk a little bit about, you know, what's going on and what you guys can expect for the channel. Now, the truck was supposed to be sold as soon as I got back, but there's a small hiccup with that. If you guys haven't been watching the channel, the BMW is in really bad shape. Unfortunately, and it is a massive unfortunate incident, my engine was grenaded, not while it was in my possession. Some of the things that were getting replaced on the BMW were like a big cooling pipe that's under the car. It's plastic. I don't know what exactly it was or where it was. I have an excuse not to wear the seatbelt right now before y'all get into my comments. I don't want to be messing with my stuff. But anyways, and I know some of y'all going to be like, damn, TK, you look massively pale. Maybe. I don't think it's because of a cause of that. But, you know, your body does have to regenerate and make more blood and all that good stuff. And, oof. Anywho's. So, you know, what happens... or what's happening with the BMW. So they were replacing the turbo. I guess they were seeing that the turbo maybe had some play or something in it, and it's all done under warranty. It's part of the Max Care thing, and I didn't bring it in there for that. I brought it in there for, it had another coolant leak somewhere. They found that, but while they were messing with that, they also saw the turbo. They checked it, and it needed to be replaced. So that was being done. And I guess when you take the turbo off, you know, oil and stuff comes out, so they just added an oil change onto it. The problem was the oil wasn't added back into the vehicle. Yeah, so you can pretty much guess what happened there. Boom, motor done. Benefit for me, I don't have to, you know, accept a used engine. They have to replace it with a new engine. And so, you know, the Petty Roosevelt's getting a brand new engine. Now, I know you guys are going to say, well, what about, you know, anything that you had previously that was done to it? Anything that I had done to it can all be done again. So that's not really that stressful. All right, I am about to go out this gate here at Nellis Air Force Base. So I got to put this camera down. I can't ever, you know, like it's a thing, you know, you're not supposed to be, what the hell? Somebody's bringing, oh, they're bringing on cars to blow up with the jets. I see wrecked cars. Anytime I see wrecked cars with Copart tags coming on base, it's kind of like, wait a minute. Oh, I know what they're doing with those. Like, they're not fixing those. Those are going out to the range to get shot. So, cool. Maybe I should do that with my parts cars. Just donate them to base and just get to watch them shoot them with F-16s or, the new, watch the F-35s drop bombs on them. That would be kind of cool. Let me know if you want to see that in the video. I'll hit up the public information officer and see if I can donate a couple cars. That would be kind of fun, I think. Bring you back out here because now we're through the gate. We're out of the gate. We're off the base. So we can talk a little bit. So basically, there's an engine already there. The car was supposed to be done today. I just got back, and it's not going to be done today because they had to replace the engine. So I'm hoping, my hope is that they will have it done and I can take it on this cross-country trip because I have to get the Petty Roosevelt back to North Carolina because it's time for me to get an inspection and renew my tags. So in order to do that, I have to take it there. I have to physically bring it there. And I know some of you can say, well, TK, you're a contractor. I mean, yes, technically I could probably get a letter from the commander of the installation where my office is and just say, hey, I'm here, and they'd waive the inspection and get it re-registered. But then I'd be missing out on content. I want to get through it. I got to go through Kansas and see my people there. I got to go to Oklahoma City. I know you guys have been asking me for a long time for a video with my buddy Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds. So, I want to get that done. And there's just so much stuff I got to do. I got to, stop in Tennessee and Georgia. And what we're going to do first is we'll probably go to Florida. I'm going to go see my family. And then I'll pop back up to North Carolina, get the tags done, see my people in North Carolina, like Drizzy and Slime Pack and Smooth Hemi and Junie and everybody that I know that's out there in North Carolina. And then maybe I'll stop in Charlotte and see my Charlotte people on my way back going west. So we'll see what happens, man. But I'm also not overdoing it. I know some of you guys are going to say, TK, don't overdo it. You're just getting back. That shit is crazy. But look, literally, when I tell you that I'm okay, I'm literally okay. Outside of some cool wounds, which I'll be able to, display on the Bone Crusher belly, because y'all know I'm not the skinniest dude. And if y'all don't know what a Bone Crusher belly is, I don't know what to tell you. But, outside of the stuff that I'll be able to display this coming next summer, it's, more battle scars, basically. But they were stupid. Now, I'm not going to get specific into that. I want to make that a specific PSA. But the one thing I can say is, somebody runs up on your car with a gun, unless you are immediately strapped, unless you have a piece that you can immediately pull and send that motherfucker to their maker, just put your hands up. Now, some people will say you got to fight because even people that give in get shot. I agree with you. It's why, in the situation that I was in, and I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but it was why in the situation I was in, I charged the dude. Because I figured I'm going to get shot anyway. So that's, like I said, it's not a good situation. It's a lose-lose. I thought I was in a lose-lose situation, but after the fact, I think if I would have just gave the dude my keys and he would have bounced, I'd have been all right. But it all worked out for the best. I'll get to make a cool little PSA. You guys will get to see some frightening ass video. And I'll probably show up on multiple gun channels on YouTube on what not to do when somebody draws a weapon on you. But, hey man, I'm still here. I'm here for a reason, evidently, right? So, one of the biggest things for me is, you guys, I get the Petty Roosevelt moniker because I can be exceptionally petty, right? And I am. That's not changing. I'm petty. I'm going to continue to be petty, and I'll be petty for the foreseeable future. That said, this internet beef shit, and that's the first thing that people thought when they heard about what happened to me, was somebody that I told that I was going to fuck their mom sideways in the comments, or somebody that I may have been beefing with in the past had a fan or something else and just came at me and tried to snuff me out. That's not the case. This was just a actual robbery. You know, it wasn't that. But that said, you know, when you get hit like that and you're laying on your back and you're bleeding and you're like, not my first time, by the way, but first time as, you know, civilian wise, it's just like when you're effed up like that and you're laid out and you're like, damn, I'm not ever going home, or damn, I'm never going to see the people that I care about again. Damn. And you start thinking like, well, what are they going to think happened to me? It's not worth it. The internet beef shit, like beefing with people on the internet about like just whatever. So and so said this and so said that. Well, fuck it, I don't care. So let me just be very clear. I don't give a shit about what somebody says in the comment section or says about me on the internet. I'm not ever again in life going to let that get me to a point where, you know, one, I either let it affect me or, you know, get me mad. And two, it's not going to be something where like, okay, that dude said this, and when I see them, I'm going to slap the shit out of them. Because that was me. That was me. Those of you guys that have known me for the last 10 years know, like, I would go to conferences. Oh, someone locked their brakes off. I heard that. I would go to conferences, and somebody had said something crazy to me online, you know, from a publication or something else. I would literally check them, because some of them would be crazy and be like, if I see you, I'm gonna slap you in person. And I would pull their man card when I would see them. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, and some of y'all are gonna say, TK, you just got old. And this big truck got a problem with air brakes. Stay away from me, man. You know, maybe it's because I'm just getting old, and there's some validity to that. It could be that I'm just grown up in my mid-40s, where I'm just not with the bullshit. I am still with the shits, though. Let me be honest with you. I mean, I'm not gonna be saying like, okay, someone's gonna do da-da-da. Okay, cool story, bro. That shit sounds cool. You know, if I end up seeing that person in person and they decide to put their hands on me, you can still catch these fucking hands. Let me just be very clear. You can still catch these hands. You still will get punished. I'm still going to punish you. That's not there's nothing changing in that aspect. It's just I'm not going to go looking to be like, let me go slap the shit out of this dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it to me. I know you guys are going to say, well, what about this one beef you had where you took everybody's like, where you be taking people's social media accounts and da-da-da-da and getting them. No, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to do that moving forward. It's just not worth it, you know? It's just not a good situation, you know? Because here's what happens. It's going to end bad. I have a feeling, knowing how I am now, and after what happened to me, that I am going to be much more quick to pull and fire first. So why put myself in a situation where I got to, you know, someone feels like I have to check them or I did something when somebody rolls up on me and I end up killing somebody? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So the internet beef shit, at least for me, I ain't spending no time on it. So it is what it is. That said, you know, I think I kind of preferenced all the grounds on when somebody could still get these fucking hands. You know, if I see somebody in person or somebody sees me in person and they decide they want to invade my space or I feel like they're a threat, I will drop them like a bad habit. I'm just hoping that those people also understand that it's not going to be just with my hands moving forward. I'm in a situation, you know, in my headspace right now is I'm not ever going to let what happened to me ever happen again. It's just not going to happen within my control, which means, you know, if you run up on me and I think that you're strapped, you're dead. So just have that known. And some people know exactly who I'm talking about. If you run up on me and I think you're strapped, I'm gonna kill you. And I think the saying goes, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'm gonna live by that. We got t-shirts and merch coming very soon on that, by the way. And I know some of you guys say, well, TK, are you gonna do a gun channel and this, that, and the other? I probably am not. I do have some good friends that do have one though. And in the event that he gets motivated and starts posting some stuff, he may see me over there doing some stuff with him. Outside of that, we'll see what happens. But the Snow Bunny is running good. We're driving her around, and I'm about to go check on the BMW, but I just wanted to kind of get into this vlog and let you guys know that I was okay and that I am back. I do have that PSA video. I just have to edit it. There's a lot of things in there that are going to get... Here's the thing. I don't want to get my channel demonetized, okay? And somebody getting hit with rounds is going, is going to get the channel demonetized. So I have to blur certain things, and I have to do certain things to that video so I can post it. That said, if you do post videos like that on YouTube and you have any insight or help for me, you can let me know in the comments on things that I could do. Like, they're telling me I have to mute the sounds of the shots and blur kind of like my midsection. So I'm going to do all that. And then you guys get a better idea of what's going on. And then I'll probably post the actual incident video on another platform somewhere where you guys can see it. Because I think it also needs to be seen. Like the unedited version. But anyways. So I'm alive. I am pale as fuck. I have a lot of blood that my body needs to remanufacture. I'm drinking juice and being healthy, and I'm drinking coffee even though I'm not supposed to have it. But needless to say, I am okay. I am back. You can see I'm in the beautiful town of Las Vegas, or I'm rolling up on it and I'm about to run into heavy traffic. Yay. Not really. But I got my bag and stuff. I gotta get my gear and stuff out of the car and put it into the house. I got to do laundry today. But first thing I have to do is I have to go to Walgreens and I have to get these bandages so I can change my bandages. But if you follow me, if you're lucky enough, I would say if you're lucky enough, that's kind of a scumbag thing to say. If you're lucky and you follow me on Instagram, like if you're approved, because my Instagram is private, it's kind of exclusive. If you follow me on Instagram, I will be doing a post over there today where you guys can see the carnage, so to speak. It's really not that bad. 32s are kind of like I think my buddy said they're a slower 22, basically. So they don't have a lot of energy. They still can kill you. Don't get it twisted. They still can kill you. But these rounds weren't like heavy. How do I say this? They weren't the best rounds that you probably could have in the 32 caliber range. So I got exceptionally lucky. There is no question about it, and I am treating the newfound look exactly that way. I have a completely different outlook on life, and shit like that will do that to you. The only time I can feel like I ever felt like this before was when I came back from overseas back in, 2011, and I was in the hospital for 8 weeks, and I was really effed up. I still have shrapnel and pieces of metal and stuff that come to the surface, and I had a kind of new outlook on life at that point. I was kind of scarred from losing my daughter at when I was younger. And I never really got into like that personal stuff with you guys, and maybe I'll share that with you guys here in a video soon, kind of like that story or that history. But I was exceptionally angry, which was great for my job, but I had a new outlook on life when that happened, because I was never supposed to come home. I was supposed to be gone. And this was another kind of wake-up call to be like, hey, you're wasting time. You are fucking around. You are doing all this other shit. You need to tighten up. And I agree. Like, I need to tighten up. There's a lot of things I could do better, make better management with my time. And I'm going to do that. That's kind of like my promise to you guys, is I'm not going to fuck around. I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm going to do the things that I need to do to put myself in a better position, and my team, my family, and my friends in a better position. Also, it looks like I might end up being a parent, though not because the child is mine, but because a friend I'll talk about that later, I guess. Anyways, I have somebody that's trying to make me the guardian of a child from work. And that is going to really change my life and really have to make me make some different decisions on how I move, things that I do, because the priority at that point is the child and not me. So all of that stuff is weighing on me right now. And I got to think, you know, like you think about a lot of stuff when you're messed up, right? When you get hit. And God, it must have only been like 3 or 4 minutes before EMS was there, but I thought about a lot of shit in that 3 or 4 minutes. And I thought about a lot of shit in that ambulance on the way to the hospital. So it is what it is. So should be interesting. I think you guys are going to like the content moving forward. The channel has been exploding, which was one of the main reasons this pissed me off to no end when I was in the hospital. It was like, man, the channel is really starting to grow. I'm getting this crazy growth, and now I'm going to be saddled back. And it is. I have to apologize in advance, but until some of my wounds are a little bit more healed and the risk of infection is less, it's not the most common sense or smart thing for me to do to be going to IAA, Copart, or other auction yards where cars, like IAA cleans cars and stuff, but we all know about the Badussi cars and all that other stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to put myself in an area or a place where I could get infected, right? Which also, I got my AC on. I also should be trying to minimize sweating as much as possible as well, so I'm doing that. But we'll see how it goes. Laughing kind of hurts, I'm not gonna lie. I know I have friends that are professionals at making people laugh. Mike, I'm talking about you. And he's probably going to try to make me laugh just to make me miserable. But I'm going to do what I can do to take care of this stuff. And I'm going to do what I can do to take care of myself. And I guess the biggest thing is I want to also say thank you guys for the outpouring of love and support and all of that stuff from you guys over, you know, what you guys saw in my post and what happened. And also I have to say thanks to, you know, to Aaron over at Life of Palos. He also posted that little PSA of the message. You know, he checked in to see how I was doing. And there's so many other people, man. Like, I had probably 15 or 20 different YouTube channels that reached out. Randy, obviously over at Auto Auction Rebuilds, wanted to make sure I was good, and major shout out to him. And just so many different people, man. So many different people. Austin, like, there's so many people hit me up, man. And like I said, a lot of my North Carolina family was like, what the fuck, are you okay? And of course my Houston family, you know, they always look out, man. Shout out to CJ, CJ's Matrix, you know, T-Rose's hubby, and T-Rose, and SRT6 Poppy, and Mamba, all my people from Houston that were tapping in, Geo. They just wanted to make sure, you know, they were like, are you good? Everything all right? You know, what's going on? You know, shout out to Natural Goddess, another person in the Houston fam, and Queen B, and like, there's so many people. Sylvester, or Sly Beamer as he's now known. What the fuck is this in the street? A manatee pillow in the middle of the street. That's interesting. Anyways, I guess I'm already running really long, and I'm already just running my mouth at this point, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back. I am here. I am going to focus on getting that video edited for you guys, and I will put it up once I know we're not going to get slammed. I'm probably going to get demonetized anyway, but I just want to make sure that we don't put out a video that's going to F the growth of the channel that we have now. So we'll do that, and if it is going to be bad, or if I think it's going to be bad, maybe we'll put it on more with TK. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But it's definitely a public service announcement that I absolutely think needs to be shared, so you don't do the dumb shit that I did. And I was 100% stupid, no question about it. 100% fucking stupid. So with that said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Lots of content coming soon. I think you guys get 1 or 2 more videos out of the Snow Bunny before it is gone. I'm going to sell it. And all other people that are like, you can't sell it to CarMax, it's flood damage. Can't sell the car to CarMax. Yes, I can. CarMax does not give a shit. They care about what the title says. And the title says clean. Period. Now, there's other paperwork that came with the truck that designated that it was in a flood, but it's not on the title. And that's all they care about. They already looked at it. They've already inspected it. They said they're good with it. I'm good with it. I'm going to sell it to CarMax. So I'll sell the truck to CarMax as soon as my BMW is done. And then I should get the BMW back, I'm hoping, Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'm going to be cannonball running to the East Coast. That's all I can tell you. There'll be a cannonball run type of video to the East Coast in the Petty Roosevelt because we need to break that new engine in. And God, it's like that car's brand new at this point, right? I mean, when you think about all the stuff, all the accessory stuff around that car has been replaced. I think the only thing that hasn't been replaced on it is the battery. I mean, the lights, the DRLs, the modules, the lights, the fiber lights inside, the radio has now been replaced, the airbags, the seat, the engine. I mean, the transmission hasn't been replaced, but it's a ZF transmission. It should be good, right? Anyways, I've gone way too long. I'm looking forward to seeing what happened with it. I'll probably publish a separate video for you guys today on the status of the BMW. So if it's repetitive, I'm sorry. Because some people don't care about what happened to me or what's going on with this. They just want to see the car stuff, and I get it. But there you have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I believe I do have 1 truck walk around left that I did not publish that you guys will get to see, and I'll publish that at some point, whether today, tomorrow, maybe it was before this video, I don't know. But content, we're going to keep our foot on the neck, man. Our content's going to keep coming. I'm going to keep trying to be healthy and taking care of this crap. And I will, I know someone's going to be like, well, let me see the bandages right now. They're dirty. I'm not, no, it's nasty. Someone's going to be like, yeah, TK, you dirty. I'm going to get these changed, and I'll, like I said, I'll post a picture for you guys that want to see them. And several of you guys have already asked me. You guys got DM photos when I was actually laid up at the hospital. So I will go ahead and post that, like I said, via Instagram, or maybe I'll post something on TikTok too. But if you guys want to see that, I will drop that. Or maybe I'll do a community post here on YouTube or in the store. Actually, I think my wounds and my bandages are already on my story here on YouTube. You can go see that. All the little holes and the bandages over the holes. So go check that out if you want to go see that nasty shit. But anyways, with that said, now that I've swore enough to demonetize this video, have a wonderful day. Understand that life is short, and do not underestimate anybody, man. Or one thing, and yeah, damn it, I sound like the president right now. I can't even talk. Oops. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. Treat every day like it's your last. Make the most out of the time that you got. And stop making excuses. I guess that's the biggest thing. Like, if you're trying to get something done and you want to do something, stop making fucking excuses. Go out and get it. Till next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Well, I'm sure that these holes are going to be a theme for a while, so we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be safe, please.